What do software engineers do? If you're thinking code, you'd be wrong. We software engineers spend less than 30% of our time coding. See, the thing is, when you code, you just don't start typing. Back on my team of 40 software engineers, for every new features, bug fix, request, your first task was to figure out how to weave your code within an existing 5 million lines. This is 40 people editing one book, the length of 70 War and Peace books, at the same time while keeping the story coherent. Do I edit chapter 2, chapter 2000? How does it impact chapter 43? Oh, and best of all, the story is constantly changing because lines are being modified every day. My point is, code collaboration is hard. We software engineers spend 50 to over 70% of our time analyzing, researching, talking with our fellow engineers for this one single goal: to understand our own team's source code. This costs companies $183 billion. Quod AI is the first AI platform that explains source code in plain English. We take your source code, we apply deep learning, natural language processing to create a semantic knowledge graph. We translate source code into natural language to make it easier to search, navigate, and understand. Let's imagine you're a new software engineer. You're onboarding onto 5 million lines of code. You're terrified. With Quod AI, you can ask a question like, where's the code to log in a user? Quod AI tells you where to look, what the dependencies are, and how to think about your source code in minutes. Quod AI more than doubles engineering capacity. And as demand for software engineers is growing more than 3 times faster than the average jobs, companies need us now. 3 companies have already signed up with us onto a pilot. This includes a US startup with a $6 million Series A and a large enterprise. They're going to give us access to their most important asset, their source code. We have 10 more companies in the pipeline, including 1 unicorn and 1 startup with over $100 million in funding. What's more, we built the first version of our semantic knowledge graph. It's powered by 3 proprietary AI models, which are trained on 350 million lines of code. I'm Hervé, and I'm the CEO. I'm a 3-time CTO, and I've been leading software teams for the past 10 years in the US. I'm an IBM AI X Prize mentor, and I've advised universities and companies globally on their software engineering training curriculum. I'm truly honored to be joined by Dr. Misha Filipov. Misha is a mathematical physicist and our chief scientist. In one of his award-winning papers, he applied natural language processing, complexity theory, graph theory, to detect patterns within hundreds of millions of lines of historical text. We're all here because we believe in the power of innovation to challenge the status quo. At the heart of innovation is software. Software has eaten the world, and it's still hungry. We're raising $750K to feed it. Thank you.